So today is going to be a different kind of video. I think I really want to just pivot a little bit and have a good old conversation about mental health. So if memory serves me right, May is Mental Health Month. And mental health is something that I feel like a lot of us just kind of glaze over in the daily life. And I think it's more so just because it's a little bit uncomfortable of a conversation to be completely candid about how you feel and how you feel is affecting you. For example, if someone doesn't really value your time and you know that, you're set to be here from this time to this time, it's a little bit disrespectful when the person really doesn't honor your time and elongates your day without really being conscious of the fact that they are actually pushing aside everything else that you have to do for the day. Now keep in mind, a lot of us, we balance a lot and we all have the same 24 hours. So it kind of goes both ways. I do feel like in general, people need to realize that if there are some of us that are a little bit lower in the production side, there's some of us that are really productive and we like to maximize on our time. Another really important thing is the fact that we all have family patterns. And family patterns can really, I don't want to say set you up for failure, but it sets you up with a certain preset. And it makes you predisposed to certain situations and certain reactions. So today is my day to essentially, I guess, throw it out there and see if anyone can relate to my experiences. And I figure since we are on a walk and I'm taking you guys with me, I should take you to my favorite place in Folsom. And right now we're on our way there, so stay tuned and yeah, come along for the ride. In general, I feel like we all have a happy place in life. Whenever I get a chance, I like to go close to water. So today we are at Folsom Lake and I am avoiding poisonous plants, so that's why I'm not looking at the camera. Yes, tell them the importance of mental health. They hear you loud and clear, buddy. So I guess diving in, what I could say is, just in general, I don't think a lot of people take mental health serious enough. Just like from personal experience. Like I've been very upfront about things I've been through as far as like being with someone when the relationship turned abusive, and those are things that you don't want to really share, but if it's affecting the way that you're reacting with your peers, then it's like you kind of have to. And I find that a lot of people really aren't receptive. They're like, oh my god, that's so horrible, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And it's funny because they won't change their behaviors, they'll still be passive aggressive, they'll still cross those personal boundaries that might become triggers from your past experiences. And I think that that's the real downfall, and that's really why mental health isn't taken seriously enough. If you're gonna disregard someone's feelings and their experience, and you're gonna tell them essentially that what you've been through doesn't matter, then of course someone's gonna suffer. And I can tell you from personal experience, I've suffered from trying to minimize my past experiences in order to make other people comfortable. So I don't know, I guess that's why I'm here making this video today. It was pretty essential that I really stare my demons in the face and no longer worry about who's gonna see this video or who's gonna have a problem with it or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, I really am entitled to my experiences, and the things that I've gone through have made me stronger. And why be ashamed? Why want to be anything other than the culmination of your experiences anyway? Now speaking in broader terms, of course I feel like there's situations in which you're just gonna have to kind of swallow the pill and just get over it. And I get that there are maybe a handful of situations in life that is the case, but it should not be the typical case. And I think the second everyone decides to take mental health more seriously, it'll be better for all of the parties involved. Yeah, I like how that sounds. To me, life is all about change and trying to welcome it, because I find that the more that you try to swim upstream, the more pain you put yourself in. So I really do my best to move forward, roll with the punches, and anything that happens bad along the way, I consider it to be, you know, evenly weighed. So it's like for every bad thing, there will be something positive that comes out of it. But it's all about how you look at it. One thing I can say is I would never tell someone that the fact that somebody took it upon themselves to feel comfortable enough to put hands on them, I would never disregard their experience. And definitely as someone who's gone through domestic violence, yeah, it sucks to be told that. And it sucks when people mistake being triggered for being aggressive. Not being funny when I say, like, restarting my channel has been one of the best experiences of my adult life, just after being constantly told who I am or how I'm being perceived, or, you know, or just to be in a position where the way that other people perceive you and your tone can be very, very damaging. I feel like a big part of the push to me coming back was more so getting control of how it is that I see myself and being able to silence out all the noise. Because honestly, at the end of the day, like, I mean, just being completely candid, I don't really care if someone doesn't like me, doesn't vibe with me. If I'm not your flavor, I'm just not your flavor, and that's completely fine. I've also had to learn in life that being authentic and 100% yourself will always put a target on you and always make it to where those who aren't as comfortable with themselves find you to be agitating. Meanwhile, you're just like, do your thing. I think that if there was one thing I could tell my younger self from my older self, is not to waste years and years building someone else's dream and caring about how you're being seen. So be authentic, be yourself, and don't give a fuck if someone doesn't like it. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter what I accomplish, it's important for me to always stay grounded and always remember where I'm from, which is 96 and Olive. I'm from East Oakland, y'all, and I'm proud of that. Like, I'm a brave ass person. I don't back down. I do what I want, and I fight for what I believe in, just like I feel everyone else should. So, at the end of the day, take care of yourself, because mental health literally starts from within. It's deciding that you're not going to tolerate behaviors, accept behaviors, and if those people give you no option, you give them no energy. Period. Guard your energy, guard your vibe, because it's valuable. There are people in the world who are just like you, who I'm pretty sure at times feel exhausted. But at the end of the day, we all have people who depend on us. And in order for us to be there for them, and be whole, and be 100%, and be ourselves, we have to actually make sure that we're nourishing ourselves. And I think my final sentiment is that I would really like it if we would all just feed our inner child. I'm doing YouTube because I've been doing YouTube technically since like 2011. It's something that I did for fun before anybody else was watching, and just getting back to that. Doing something for like the little kid inside of me. Like, I haven't smiled so much as I am now, essentially. But I even feel like there's a little bit more light in my eyes. So I don't even worry. Like, I don't care if I get 10 views, 500 views, 1,000 views, 17,000 views. It doesn't matter. It's about the content I want to create and having the freedom to share it and essentially just to be myself. And if you're really thinking about giving up something that you love, pick it back up. Because trust me, whatever it is that you seek is seeking you. And whatever it is that you think you can do, you can. It's possible. You just have to continue to go. Press play. So, if you enjoyed this video, I really do hope that you hit the bell, like, subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram too. It'll all be linked below.
First things first, gotta hear me say, I saw the mask slip right off your face. Now you mad, you lying, millions are replying. We heard your lies, we don't buy it, stay silent. You a sneaky snake, slither while I shake. About to have the whole old Hana take a break. I said I'm about to have the whole old Hana take a break. Can't let you bring it down, 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 you let me down, you let me down, let you bring it 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 down, you let me down, you let me. Why they mad, bitch? 'Cause you a catfish. I'm a bad bitch, I'm still lavish. Why they mad, bitch? 'Cause you a catfish. And I'm a bad bitch, still lavish. Why they mad, bitch? 'Cause you a catfish. Well, I'm a bad bitch, still lavish. Why they mad, bitch? 'Cause you a catfish. Well, I'm a bad bitch, still lavish. Let you bring it down, 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 you let me down, you let me down, let you bring it 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 down, you let me down, you let me. Silence on the track, silence about these facts, about to lose it all, Babylon's about to fall. Think he needs a shower, 'cause I just pulled a tower. Bitch, you is finished, Ohana was a witness. So fuck your missions of guilt. Yeah, let you bring it down, 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 you let me down, you let me down, let you bring it down, let you bring it down, let you bring it down, let
People always want to talk shit, but you know what? This one's for y'all, because, you know, people want to troll, people want to be like, are you here for your lipstick? Oh, are you a man or you a woman? Scoff at this shit. Bitch, I look good. Step out the door looking late, yeah, you know that I should. Bitch, I look good. Made a new song, it's a hit, it's a vibe, knew I would. Yeah, you know I look good. Why you mad, bitch? Get glad, bitch. I'm a savage. Bad bitch, expensive habits. You a savage. And you're looking like a lad, bitch. Why you mad, bitch? Get glad, bitch. I'm a savage. Bad bitch, expensive habits. You a savage. And you're looking like a bitch. I look good. Step out the door looking late, yeah, you know that I should. Bitch, I look good. Made a new song, it's a hit, it's a vibe, knew I would. Yeah, you know I look good. Why you mad, bitch? Get glad, bitch. I'm a savage. Bad bitch, expensive habits. You a savage. And you're looking like a lad, bitch. Why you mad, bitch? Get glad, bitch. I'm a savage. Bad bitch, expensive habits. You a savage. And you're looking like a bitch. I look good. Step out the door looking late, yeah, you know that I should. Bitch, I look good. Made a new song, it's a hit, it's a vibe, knew I would. Yeah, you know I look good. White shirts, bitch, cause you're pressed, bitch. You're a mess, bitch, get blessed, bitch. White shirts, bitch, cause you're pressed, bitch. You a mess, bitch, get blessed, bitch. White shirts, bitch, cause you're pressed, bitch. You a mess, bitch, get blessed, bitch. All because, bitch, I look good. Who mad?
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Too bad it ain't better than yours. Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Too bad it ain't better than yours. Don't want nobody else. All to myself. Don't want nobody else. I just want you. I just tell me if be the very best that no one ever was. To heal them was my real test, but to train them was my cause. I will travel across the land, searching for light. It's from my zero community, and I'm calling in my tribe.
We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change. We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change. We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change. We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change.
I hustle true, I courage a bullets through. Tonight,
We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change. We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change. We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change. We out here, we doing big things. We out here, we got this, you know it won't change.
Need you lay down on this floor. Don't be shy, come get some more. Pain is pleasure, it gets worse. You better lay there, get this work. Keep it coming till we burst. Got you feeling in all these verse. Ignite your spirit like a church. Body's a temple of this earth. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I want you? Need you lay down on this floor. Don't be shy, come get some more. Pain is pleasure, it gets worse. You better lay there, get this work. Keep it coming till we burst. Got you feeling in all these verse. Ignite your spirit like a church. Body's a temple of this earth. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I want you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I want you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you?
It's the most wonderful time of the year. 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 First day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a leather card holder and a vacations with me. On the second day of litmus, my homie gave to me something I can burn just like a Christmas tree. On the third day of Christmas, my brother gave to me a brand new chalice cause he know I'm sipping tea. On the fourth day of Christmas, it meant so much to me. I got a big tribe and they calling me the chief. Very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's hella lit, I got my tribe with me. We got that good cheer. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's hella lit, I got my tribe with me. We got that good cheer. Eggnog, I'm searching for some eggnog. Something to put my room in. Eggnog, I'm searching for some eggnog. Oh yeah, eggnog, yeah. Very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's hella lit, I got my tribe with me, we got that good cheer. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's hella lit, I got my tribe with me, we got that good cheer. Eggnog, I'm searching for some eggnog, something to put my rum in. Eggnog, I'm searching for some eggnog. Oh yeah, eggnog, yeah. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. We all know the deal. So let's just be real. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. We all know the deal. So let's just be real. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. We all know the deal. So let's just be real. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe. Let's just be real. Trying to keep it real, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no line. Let's just be honest. Try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe. We all know the deal. Trying to keep it real, so let's just be, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no line.
And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period.
Period. Juice ain't worth the squeeze, and you do manipulation things. Metal on my daily life, but it's cool, you ain't worth the strife. You gave us 7 years, yeah, you thought I'd shed some tears. But if you try to stop my bag, I'ma roll you out like trash.
And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period.
Period. Talk about the facts. You was poaching off my racks. Made 69 comments, but you scared of the truth. Because I cut you off, think I'm scared of you. Expose it, expose it, expose it. Let me see the receipt.
And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. Is that a what? That's a period.
If you can't dispute the claims to bring dishonor on your family name. Bitch, you ain't Moana, never been about Ohana. Bitch, you chop like Benihana. I'm gone like your daddy and your mama. Chopped like Benihana. I'm gone like your daddy and your mama.
And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. Is that a what? That's a period.
Period.
Facts. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. Is that a what? That's a period.
Period. Juice ain't worth the squeeze, and you do manipulation things. Metal in my daily life, but at school you ain't worth the strife. I gave us 7 years, yeah, you thought I'd shed some tears. But if you try to stop my bag, I'ma roll you out like trash.
And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. Is that a what? That's a period.
Period. Talk about the facts. You was poaching off my racks. Made 69 comments, but you scared of the truth. Because I cut you off, think I'm scared of you. Expose it, expose it, expose it. Let me see the receipt.
And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. Is that a what? That's a period.
Period. You can't dispute the claims to bring dishonor on your family name. Bitch, you ain't Moana, never been about Ohana. Bitch, you chop like Benihana. I'm gone like your daddy and your mama. Chopped like Benihana. I'm gone like your daddy and your mama.
And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? And that's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. That's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. And that's a what? That's a period. Is that a what? That's a period.
Period.
Facts.
Hey y'all. I was jamming so hard. Like, and that's a what? Oh. I think that's a more fun song to come in on than Chief. And that's hard to do. Because Chief used to be my everyday. But welcome in, y'all. Thanks again to Fish Tank. Thanks to Malibu. If you guys want to wait until you guys have a question, feel free. I can just address the room. No biggie. Just whenever you're ready, you put it on me and I'm ready. But how y'all doing? I'm in actually like the best of moods. And thank you, Malibu. Y'all need to think. Well, she be where the stream at? When we going live? When we hanging out? What's going on with the family?
She's like, look, I am bored at work. Look, like, let's get it going. I think she was kind of like my message from the universe, because I think she literally sent me, start the live already. I was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna get up. But it was really funny. If you want, Fish, we could just, you know, like, venture in and just see what pops up. I gotta know, is this bitch Brian gonna stay in his relationship, or is he in all the and get with the... Okay, wait, what? Okay, hold up. You gotta rewrite your question, boo. I'm so fucking lost. I'm like, what about Starkeisha? Or Satasha? Cause I got to know. Period. It's like... My hands are also like a little busy. I just put on Mojo water, which is pretty cool. It's got essential oils in it. Yep, pretty much, Bree. So you can drop one every 5. As long as you're chatting inside the log, I'm happy. Well, Brian's staying in his relationship, or we want to choose to be with you. I got you, boo. See now, see, look at how clean and proper that was. I got that perfectly. King of Pentacles, he's gonna stay where the money and the stability is. So, honestly, I feel like he probably gonna stay with her if things are good enough, you know? There's some people out there that will, like, kind of settle at good enough. How you doing? Happy tears. Totally cool with the general overview. Is that you telling me to pull the trigger, Fish Tank? Is that you telling me to start? Why do I always start talking like I'm in the middle of America? Or like when I say Texas toast and I start talking like I'm from Minnesota. That's yeah, so throw the whole Brian away. We can throw all Brians away because my ex is named Brian, so we could throw him away too. Throw you away. You're Brian. We just throw them all away. Are you talking about your icon? Because I can see it on my phone. I can. Will I be moving to a new career soon? Ace of Swords, definitely. Changing your life for the better. Slicing into something fresh. Oh no, what happened, Malibu? Yeah, it does make you wait like 18 hours though, no lie. Fish Tank, are you down for me to hop in? Start reading for you? You know, I don't be walking up in people's energy and stuff until I get the okay. I'd be like, Lil Jon, I'd be like, what? I'd be like, okay. When I see the cooter. I can see it on my phone, yeah. I can. I can't see it on my computer though. On my computer it's yesterday's. On my phone it's today's. Alright, I got you, Fish Tank. So you guys be patient with me. I'm gonna knock out one of the InDepths. Fish Tank did one and then Malibu did one. When Malibu has her question, I'll knock out hers. Right now I'm gonna do Fish's. Wait, okay, whatever. I said it right, but then I saw like the misspelling of Fishes, which is like so improper. Because technically it's fish. But let's see.
So let's pull a general for fishing. Alright. So what's coming out first? Ace of Swords. So changing a lot in your daily routine. And I feel like that's awesome. I know you just started a new job. I feel like that's like a huge part of it. It's kind of like just carving out a new existence out of the clay, you know? Hierophant. You also got some really quality alliances around you. I will say that is also my marriage card, so I don't know what conversations you've been having, but it may be front of the mind. Then we got Four of Cups reversed. I think you're just enjoying the energy and the novelty of starting fresh. Especially after being like a little bit, you know, withdrawn and having to be to yourself. Just to like collect thoughts and energy and recalibrate, you know? Four of Wands, yeah. It's a time of celebration. Celebration of the passions. It's like everything's going, you know, swimmingly, I guess you would say. Two of Cups. And you know that your relationships stand on very, very firm foundations. I feel like that's just like the casing. So let's dig in a little bit more in terms of love. What does she have to look forward to? Princess of Swords, vigilant and agile. So there's something coming to you quickly. What's coming to her quickly? What's coming to her quickly? The Hangman. Someone is feeling like their back's against the wall here. And I don't think it's in a bad way. Let's get a little bit more elaboration here. Princess of Cups. See, we already got the Hierophant, I'm telling you. I think someone's thinking about popping a question or something. I'm not being funny. Like, literally, that's like using discernment. Try not to say too much as you're moving in this new direction. Two of Wands. Enterprising of passions. Having like little symbols of love kind of being like popping up and stuff. I also wonder too, if down the line they maybe want children, I guess you would say later. Let's see. Strength. Firmness of purpose. Ah, see, it's all starting to come full circle now. I think they really want to communicate their appreciation of your value. Which is why I feel like it's really leaning into you possibly like getting some engagement news or something. I feel like something big is coming. Queen of Swords. See? That's you. It's like, yeah, if it happens, it happens. But the thing is, it's like you've learned your lesson. So going forward, it's like you can have what you want. Like it can all play out the way you need it to. It's just about understanding the lessons along the way. Emperor. So I do think you and this person can be together for a long time. I feel like that's the two of you. Emperor and the Queen of Swords. So basically someone who wants to be there consistently, and then somebody who's been through a lot of shit and still believes good things can happen. Okay. Let's keep moving into it. What else does she need to know? Seven of Pentacles. There's rewards to reap still. Like, you guys have planted good seeds. I feel like let's go Oracle. And let's see what pops out. Don't hate, meditate. So don't knock the process, you know? It's a good thing to go inward. And I know sometimes like it can be one of those things where like it's hard to find the time, but if you can accommodate it, ooh child, does it make a difference. It's
just about taking that time to recalibrate yourself on a daily basis. Then gonna move to some cat tarot. The sun. Oh, that's so cute. It's just about like rearing up toward the sky, like with your belly out. And I mean that in the most playful fashion. It's like rediscovering like what the world has to offer you at this current point with all that you've learned. And I love that because the cat tarot is all about, like, at least in my opinion, it's all about introspection. Like how we go about things, what our thinking is, our processes. Doesn't it though? It's hilarious. It's got a full belly. And that's one of the main things in the card too. The fullness of the belly, it represents like the amount of happiness. Then you got Chariot. And this is Mystic Monday Tarot, so really different color scheme. Really vibrant, really saturated. Now these have a very, very like long description, and I love this actual deck for that very reason. Like the option it gives you. So victory, willpower, and inner drive. Vroom, you got your hands on the steering wheel and you're ready to go. Your laser focus on your goals and your willpower is driving you straight toward your destination. The road may have a few bumps along the way, but with your determination, confidence, and inner drive, you'll get through it. Safe and sound. Let's see. The challenges that bump up against you on your journey will ultimately make you stronger. Maintain focus and you will reach your destination with roaring success. Enjoy each stop along the path while it lasts because it'll make the end goal feel so much more worth it. Remember to run your own race and ignore the haters. We all have different talents to offer, and if you keep focused on yours, you'll win the race with style and finesse. Keep your eye on the prize. So it's just about continuing to move on and move in the right direction. I'm tempted to do one more. Let's end on Moonology, okay? Because these in particular, I love because they're scary accurate. They have very masculine energy, but I love the messages. Ashley, damn, I saw your message. It made me chuckle. Okay, back to fish. Okay. Let's see. Conclusions are within reach. The full moon eclipse. Now that's funny. I didn't mean to hit that with the card, but it made a pretty sound. So full moon eclipse. Page 96. Open right to it. And just like that, a door slams shut. If you pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak, or has just done so. And things are now out of your hands. You're experiencing now what your soul signed up for in a way. A way for you to learn how your soul can evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know it's the right time. As hard as it might be, forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make them right for what they did, but it releases you so that you can move on. And it says that which is meant for me will not pass me by. So it's just knowing that like what's for you is for you indefinitely. But yeah, thank you for donating. I appreciate it. And I hope this like gives you some clarity. I know you didn't necessarily have a question, so it was fun to kind of jump around. I'm just curious, did I clock the T? Did I freaking okay, look, I said what I said. I feel like there's like some type of like evaluating or like just culmination, I guess you would say,
of someone's feelings. I'd say like watch it tomorrow, like with fresh ears, and like let me know, because I feel like if I know you like I think I know you, I think your ears are a little perked up. Like I don't think you're rushing for it or anything, but I think if there was any like a little bit of you that thought so, oh, it's definitely like awake now. Oh, but I love it. And I got you guys. I'm back in the chat. Malibu, I know you said you just want 2 cards to start. You can drop your question. I'll just answer it in the chat. I got you. And then when you're ready for me to go in depth, let me know. But yeah, I love the variety of cards. I know it's a weird mixture, but I love it. You're welcome. No questions, just cards. Okay. Do you want to know, like, do you want a deck option? I mean, you freaking donated before the stream was even up. Like, I got cat tarot, I got sexual tarot, I got oracle cards. I have 3 types of oracles. I got Japanese ones, angel ones, and moon ones. I mean, I got even more inside my bin. This is just what's local to me. You better go get a snack, Ashley. Angel or moon? Okay. Right, you just write the shadow. Just stay where it's dark. They'll never see you. Honor your feelings, which is just asking you to really pay attention to your gut, your intuition, how things sit with you, if something feels right, if something doesn't feel right, or if you get an icky, creepy feeling from someone. It's just about knowing where the line is energetically. And then let's grab one more of these guys. Focus your mind. I think it's supposed to help you find more clarity. Because by honoring one's feelings and focusing their mind, it's like that's clarity. That's literally like the makings of enlightenment. So angel oracle cards are like top notes, if you will. So it's like the loudest part of the fragrance. It's not the beef, but it's like the things that make the beef delicious. So by honoring your feelings, this is just about honestly being more emotional and a little bit more introspective. And then on that side, it's like once you get a handle of that, you can like meditate, manifest what you want, bring it into this reality. Like manifestation is not as difficult as it seems, but it's also not as easy because it's like a slingshot. You gotta think of what you want, be thankful for it arriving, and then you gotta like let it go. Oh, I'm good. How are you, Water? Just could not resonate with you. Certain decks, certain eyes, certain perspectives. I have a whole oracle deck that like I got and I thought I would love, and I just never reached for them a second time. It happens. But it's kind of good for me too, because it lets me know what art you tend to like lean toward or what is like most aligned. Yeah, the other ones I have, they're called like the work year lights. Those are hella controversial apparently. Like, there's a lot of static when you read the reviews on them, which I was just looking at the art, you know? I was just looking at the art. And yeah, that review section, oh, that review section is crazy. Yeah, I'll pull you Moonology. Now, I feel like Moonology honestly will probably resonate better because these are very, very, I'd say like friendly to earth signs. Like they're hella grounded. Like they're really dark color scheme, you know? Exactly. Or I have like the ones that like you pull out once or twice a year. Like I think I have one deck called the Wild Unknown. I don't use them that much, but on the right day I will pull them out. I have the Tattoo Tarot, same thing. It's like they're nice, but I mean they look more like playing cards to me. It just depends. Like everyone has different aesthetics. So you got full moon in Virgo, Malibu. You're good enough. So let me crack open the key to the sky. And full moon in Virgo. There we go. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Self-effacing? Damn, y'all know I'm the Jessica Simpson of Tarot. Why do you put these big ass words up in here? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you're good enough. At the end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work always brings results. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. I feel like that does actually resonate with you in love. Because that's the thing, it's been a while, right? And that can happen. Sometimes, like, how can I put this? It's easy to, like, forget one's own value when you're all you see. It's like, that's why it's good to have a good relationship with yourself in terms of, like, self-love and everything. But it's also nice to have those interactions with others and still, you know, be aware of what other people are thinking. But yeah, just understand your own, like, intrinsic value. Like, just pay attention to, like, how it said, like, you know, essentially, you don't want to undervalue yourself. Like, I always tell people that too. It's like, go into it like, you know, like, you're the prize, and if it doesn't work out, sucks for them. Great for you though, because you still get to search. But yeah, that's how I see it. Can I ask how my past work status / reputation? Okay, yeah. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Very, very passionate worker. Someone who literally, like, they'll start small, but once they learn how to do everything, it really picks up steam. It's someone who's, like, super, super invested in doing a good job in terms of their passions. So I'm sure they, like, thought, like, you can get the job done. Oh yeah, you're all good, Erica. Be safe, love. Sometimes it's like that though, Nomad. Sometimes, regardless of how people feel personally, they can take nothing away from you professionally. And that's just, it is what it is.
And just because one person don't like you don't mean everybody don't like you. It just means that person's a little louder than everybody else, which is a problem in itself, you know? I'd say in those situations, like, you gotta let people act a damn fool, because it says a lot more about their character than it does about yours, you know what I'm saying? Gonna pull one for the room. Oh my god, Malibu! Ah. I feel like people are weeding through the inconsistencies in life. Seven of Swords reverse, that's for everybody in the room. It's finding more consistent daily affairs. It's like making sure people hold true to what they say they're gonna do. Girl, how do you know he just trying to put... Oh, you said old man stay away, okay. Do I see you getting a raise in March? Emperor. There's definitely a reward for your consistency. I'm not sure if it's monetary like that or if it's just like a one-time thing, but there's something coming. Like, you are being acknowledged for consistency in itself. All I'd say is, how old we talking, Malibu? Because, you know, Anna Nicole, she came up. I'm just playing. No. Tramp Spa. I'm just playing. No, she really didn't come up. She went down to Sasha, she came up. Oh, 75. Girl, you better flirt. You got life insurance. I'm just playing. That's not how you flirt with someone who's 75. You said pukes in mouth. Yeah, I don't see the benefit of, like, someone being able to pull their teeth out and you will, like, that ain't gonna really benefit you much. But everything turned out good if I contact Dante. I haven't talked to him in a long time and I'm not sure where he stands. Seven of Cups. If you give him the option, he'll be open to it. So if you want to talk to him, he'll probably have the conversation. Just know that with, like, Seven of Cups, there are other conversations being had or him evaluating other options. Oh, I say you need to be nosy, Malibu. Like, look him up. Like, what kind of insurance he got? Oh shit, he got the good insurance. Oh shit. I'm just playing. I'm just being funny. I don't think you gonna go for the 75-year-old man. Is he upset with you? Let's see now, man. Five of Pentacles. Honestly, he might just be in his feelings. It's reversed though, so he's gonna come around. He'll have compassion. He might even apologize. Because really, I mean, the attitude you got might not even been your fault. He might have just been having a hard day. And don't forget, y'all, thumbs up. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell so you know you don't miss it when we be popping on. Because some days it's a single day, some days it's hella uploads. Today we have 5. I'm weak, Nomad. I'm weak. That's hella funny. No, Damn, Malibu! Well, at least you spelled it with dollar signs, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you already know what it is. Like, it's like, yeah, I don't think I could ever. I mean, damn, when I'm 75, I hope I don't even have a sex drive. I hope it's gone. Yeah, not 75. That is so funny. Like, damn, I'm an old soul, but shit. Like not that old. I'm weak, no man. Now what you doing the damn math on how long they've been doing it? Take weed, how you doing? Ew, fish tank, I'm done. Ain't nobody ready to have the dude you just trying to sponge bath real quick get frisky with you. Like, no. Right, Malibu, mind your business. That's all I'm saying, mind your business. I'm weak. You had, look, I'm weak. You had it for 55 years. Okay, you need to be happy. Be happy for what you had. That's just all too much. All of that is too much. All of it. Like, who wants to think about that? Ew. Ugh, just like, really intense. Now since 20, I'm dying. What will your husband be like? Let's see if we can get a good personality trait to come through. What we got? Lovers, that's sweet. So that's like someone who would be like your best friend. Like, they see a lot of things in life very similarly. And there's like a sense of synergy there, so it's like being on the same page. No, Malibu, he did not say that. How does this person feel about me? I'm shy to say the name. Oh, you're all good. 3 of Swords, but it's reversed. So, I don't know, like, if they ever, like, messed up with something with you, but they may want to, like, offer an apology, or maybe even if they were with, like, wild friends who were doing something that was, like, kind of bad, and it's like, hey, I'm not like that. You know? It's like somebody who wants to be cautious. Hey Renee, how are you? Good to hear. Welcome in. Is it your first time in here? I'm good, Queen. How are you? No, you're second. Well, welcome back. You kind of know how it goes. I mean, there's been a couple, like, little updates, I guess you would say, but it's pretty simple. We just chat for, like, 4 or 5 or so. Then you start dropping questions every 5. Real easy. Pull a card for how Carl feels toward me. Oh, God. End of a cycle transformation. They may just want to, like, step completely outside of their norm. Like you said, like, you think they're like I think their wife just passed away and shit, so they're just trying to start a new life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to do their own thing, trying to get jiggy with it. But it's like shedding the old self. Hey, that's awesome news, Queen. Any snacks or anything, Renee? And what's everyone's sign here? I cannot believe it took me over an hour to ask that. What's everyone's signs? It'll probably stay alive, but it'll probably get hella hot, Ashley. My phone be getting so damn hot when I be charging it. But I do use the quick charger, though. Ooh, ice cream, good call. So we got Taurus, 2 Taurus, we got Alicia, and we got Malibu. What does Kevin think about me? 3 of Wands. Passionate, and it also bears fruit, so be careful because that could be like fertile energy. But in terms of like what is developing between the two of you, it's tangible. It's like you can feel it, which is nice. Like, in other words, they receive your warmth very well. Like, I feel like they're not someone who's gonna be shy about much. It's like, you know, if things develop, they develop. Cancer, I have a Cancer moon. Ooh, Nutter Butter cookies are a good snack, yeah. Good choice. That's funny. I feel like Nutter Butters and Oreos are like equally satisfying, but I feel like the peanut butter and Nutter Butters makes it a little extra good. Is it worth it in the long run to pursue a romantic union with the guy Angel? Let's see, Renee. Ooh, Chariot. I would say yes. But don't be surprised if it starts moving along really fast. Chariot energy is like when you're that force of personality and you're just coming through really strong. Ooh, all the snacks. I see pancakes, I see eggs, I see cheese, I see a lot of bacon. We like bacon. And hella pizza. Oh, there's even burritos in there. Okay, now that sounds good. steakums? I'm like, is that like a thing? He said, I'll take tacos, yeah. Right, tacos are delicious. That's like such a dangerous thing to think about right now because I have a 24-hour place right by my house and their tacos are kind of good. But I'm like, no, I don't feel like going anywhere. Nope. Oh, that sounds really good. Ooh, like a cheesesteak. Oh yeah, those are good. I like mine's with like bacon and jalapeno. Oh my god, that's not even true. I feel like if a tourist loves you, they'll still eat your food. It comes with the territory. It kind of does. Right? You just gotta scare them off, Malibu. You just gotta hit them with all the facts and scare them. Just be like, what that life insurance do? I feel like most people would run if someone said that. I would run. It's a damn shame when you gotta think of ways to make yourself unattractive. Like, damn it. Okay, let me think of something crazy. Just start talking to somebody who ain't there, girl. Just start talking to somebody who ain't there. They will walk away so quick. I'm weak. She's like, I'll just remain attractive. That part, Renee. Oh. People can be taught how to cook. I taught Nathan how to make bacon, and now he makes bacon all the time. I've started writing again. How does my spirit guide want me to know? So how does... I feel like I'm slightly not interpreting that right. I started writing again. So how does... So what do my spirit guides want me to know? I think that's what you mean. Ten of Wands. If you're journaling in a way that is to convey your stresses or frustrations, it's a good thing. It's a good use of energy. Oh, that's hilarious, fish. How does Yolanda feel about me? It's like we vibe together positive, but I don't trust her roommate. Ooh, okay. Empress. I don't think she thinks negatively of you at all. I think she just sees good possibilities.
That part, right, Malibu? It's funny, we all have a type that like comes at us hard. Like for me, it's like the middle-aged black guy. Like they come at me so hard. I'd be like, no, thank you, sorry, no. Like literally, like when I turned to 18, the dude at my bank like literally hit on me. I was like, no. I'm like, I can tell you way too old for me. I was extra weak too because he tried to lie about his age, and I went over to my other friend, the other child, like, you need to tell him about Tommy because Tommy's doing too much. He was a fucking creeper, y'all. Like the last time I saw him, I think he was across the street, and it was like San Francisco Pride. I was like, oh hell no, like I got to get Ghost. And I got up there so quick. It was so funny because I looked through my Facebook messages one day, and literally he messages inside the hidden inbox, not the normal one, the one that's like for the trolls and stuff. Like, where you go, you just disappeared. Like a ghost, I'll be gone, okay? Bye. The only bad thing about being with people who are older is you gotta think about it. Are you still gonna be happy 10 years from now? Like 10 years on top of the difference, 10 years on top of what they are now. Because it is intense, you know, when you think about aging with somebody. Welcome back, Maya. Just stop shaving, Malibu. Just let it just blow in the wind. I'm just playing. Don't do that. No. Or the next time someone you're not interested in like starts flirting, start making Chewbacca sounds. Just scare them off. I swear, I would just act crazy if I didn't want to be around somebody. I would just literally act like I was out of my mind. Just start laughing about some shit over your shoulder. You said plus or minus 2 years is your limit? Mine's was more like, I'd say I'd be okay anywhere in like the 5 years to me, like appropriate. If you're older than it, whatever, I don't care. But the funny thing is my boyfriend's only a year older than me, but I mean, I don't mind it. He acts a lot older than me. Oh my god, Renee, I did not need to read that. Who the hell is out here like, yeah, I'm looking for a fire starter, aka a farter? Like, no, who's looking for that? Like, whose Tinder profile's like, oh, I need somebody who's gassy? Like, no, that sounds crazy. Like, what? I got you, Manya. Two of Wands. It's like you're thinking about either finding new ways to express your creative passion, or you could even be thinking about like relocating a little bit. But yeah, Two of Wands is about like popping up and doing things in terms of what is inspiring you. Oh, that part, fish. What does Mike want? King of Cups. That's like to be emotionally happy and available. So it's like they just want to enjoy themselves. Well, I mean, in comparison to them, yeah, you are younger, so. Oh, I got you, Sarah. I just saw it. Nine of Swords reverse. Overcoming anxieties. I feel like that's literally to do with that. Like, oh wait, does this still work? Ooh, what did you refill? What did you get? Was that ex that I saw driving? Was that my ex I saw driving? Because it sure as hell didn't look like him. Seven of Pentacles. That's like how can I put this? It's payday in financial terms, but it's actually harvest, profit, or gain in other contexts. So I feel like, yeah, that is him. I'd say Malibu, go ahead and drop your question for your in-depth, because I want to make sure I get that knocked out for you while my energy is still good, because I'm starting to feel myself dip a little bit. So I'm like, I want to get it while it's good. How is this guy Angel currently feeling toward you? Four of Cups, but it's reversed. So the good thing is it's reversed. It's typically nodding to being like a special occasion thing or like a novelty. So you could be something that's popping up special. You just have to make sure that you check the context and that he's not trying to like do anything that would make you feel like a possession, basically, versus being special. Because novelty can be a double-edged sword, you know what I mean? You do want to feel special, but you don't want to feel like a possession. Ooh, Dr. Pepper. Ooh, that sounds so good. Hey, Brennan, how are you? A little tipsy, I'm done. I'll say like the humor is gonna be extra dark then, like French roast dark humor. Hi Leslie, how you doing?
No, not Four Loko, but a ginger ale. Is it your first time in here, Leslie? Oh, well, welcome in. We're a big ol' online family. We meet up every day, so make sure you got that subscription, you know, hit, you got that bell on, and you thumbs up the video. Basically, we hang out, we have conversation as a community, and we do tarot. So you come in, you say your hellos to everybody. They will definitely give you some hellos back. Feel free to drop your sign, let us know a little bit about you. And then I'd say like 2 to 3 minutes from now, drop a question. You're all good. But yeah, it's every day with us, so get cozy. I hope you have a snack. May you have a general from your guides. I got you, Woody. The sun, clarity of communication. Incredibly important right now as you go out into the world and kind of see what the market is like in terms of like how you provide for yourself. So it's important to effectively communicate, like, you know, what your strengths are. Ooh, a bubble tea? Okay, I'm weak because like I like bubble tea, but then I like the weird ones. Like I like avocado or rose. Yeah, I feel like those are the two I do the most, which are two of the weirdest flavors. I know. Two of the weirdest flavors. I can totally agree. Because drinking flowers is crazy. But it tastes good. Oh, you're a Sag? That makes me think about Nicki Minaj. Like, you think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a sparkly ass crown on her head and a sparkly dress on when she was taking slaves to freedom? She was taking slaves to freedom? Yeah, I have a Sag Venus, Leslie, so I can relate. But oh my god, he'll have no fury like somebody who make a damn Sagittarius are petty. Like, and it's like the turned up petty. It's like, aha, I see you do something fucked up, and I raise you something more dark. Like, I got you, Alicia. Hierophant. You're just looking around and taking stock of your relationships and seeing which ones are of quality. Jeez, Witty. Was it like aged scotch or something? It was probably fire. Like it probably burned like hell. It's free. Swipe your ABT free. Sorry, I'm probably the only person who knows that song. If you look through the wormhole of YouTube long enough, you'll find shit like that. Oh, that sounds like a great collection to have. I'm curious, like, what tarot card would Gwyneth Paltrow be? Like, is that shade? I'm weak.
said Rihanna's the Empress card. I could see that. The way she be changing her damn outfits. She got other things popping off right now. That's why she's like not worried about it. Am I psychic? I don't consider myself psychic at all. I think there are intuitive aspects to reading tarot, and I feel like the more that you flex that muscle, the closer you can get with people. Just because I feel like reading tarot for others is kind of like shaking hands spiritually. It's like you get a taste of their vibration, you kind of be the voice box, and then you back away. But I don't know, I feel like some people in the metaphysical community, like, they go a little overboard with the titles. I just try to read tarot cards and have a good time. But yeah, there's a spectrum. To me, to be psychic, it's like you wouldn't even necessarily rely on like a divination tool. Like I have pendulums, cards, I've like learned other stuff like flame reading and water reading, like smoke reading. But they're all different arts. It's not necessarily anything I would be like, oh, I got it down now, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn it, using big words, Brandon. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck a conduit is. I'm about to Google this. Conduit, okay. Damn, there's hella, different explanations. Okay, so basically, it's to bring something together. So I get it. So it's like I'm using tarot cards to bring together the message. Boom, okay. That much I can definitely agree with, Witty. It's like, if you notice, like, I use my Cosmic cards and, like, I have the manual. I know everyone front and back, forward and reversed. But with my other decks, it's like I like to keep it by the book. But, I mean, I've been working with this deck for, like, 8 years, so I should know. Wait, this is more than 8 years now. I'm old. It's like 9 years now. I'm old. What, manifesting? Does it work? Yeah. It's the easiest and the most hard thing to do, though, because it's a state of mind to live in. It's gratitude at the forefront and appreciation for the things that you ask for. But it's also not holding an expectation of when it arrives. So that tends to bring it way quicker. But there's a method to the madness. There is. Yeah, that's why I like it, Witty. I always tell people the reason I like doing tarot is because I'm incredibly objective. I'm analytical about the information, and I'm simply, I mean, to those who are not metaphysical, it's a game of probability. Does that make sense? It's like, it's about timing, intention, and being at the right moment to get the right thing. But in a lot of ways, I do say I like tarot because it is objective. You're not giving personal advice, you're translating. And that's why I always like to separate like my own personal advice from what the cards say. Let's see now, Matt. What card? Hermit. Do you keep to yourself? Do you hide away? Do you think over things for a period of time? If so, you may be a hermit. Can you tell me, can you tell I'm far along on my metaphysical path as? Okay, that's a weird question to ask me because I don't assess others. Okay, that sounds weird, right? But in the same way that, like, okay, the only explanation I have to this is, like, when you ask a straight guy, does a gay guy look good? And he's like, I mean, I really wasn't looking. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. It's like, I strictly try to operate in a mode where I'm only thinking of the task at hand and not casting any labels or anything anywhere. So I try not to dig into people enough to, like, really understand what people do and don't understand. Like, I try to keep it far enough to where tarot can still do its thing, you know? I feel like there's a lot of, in a lot of ways, I feel like, you know, tarot can be used in a good way or a bad way. It just depends on the intention of the user, you know? And it's important for me to always translate what the information is, not how the information can benefit me as a reader. And there are different people out there who do stuff like that. So it's just like, always be woke. And then I got you, love. I just got a donation. Go ahead and drop your question, Delta. I got you, love. How does Sag feel about me? 11/11 Fresno. Oh, I got ya. Okay, Dazzle, I got ya. How does Sag feel about you? Vigilant and agile. They think you shake and you move and you get shit done quickly, especially in terms of how you live your life. And then what topic, Dazzle? Are you gonna meet your soulmate in March? Ace of Swords. A good time to change your life. Very possible. Can I just say, I was weak. I was watching your video too the other day, the one about selective outrage in the tarot community. I feel like Dazzle's about to drop the hell bomb of all questions. She's gonna be like, this is what I need to know. What card are you right now? Four of Cups. That could be a little bit of emotional withdrawal. Maybe like you want to ghost somebody, or you just don't know how involved you want to be with certain individuals. I can't believe I had to really Google what a conduit was. And then any messages from Spirit for Renee. And then yeah, Dazzle, whenever you're free, drop your question. I got you. I will dig in for you. Princess of Swords is reversed. So here's the thing. If you feel like you're getting stop and start, stop and start. Every time you want to change something in your life, it might just be revolved around like who you're involving yourself with. Like maybe some people just aren't necessarily like as gung-ho, you know? Perfect, Malibu. I'm wondering, Dazzle, if you just like, do you just want me to just pull like whatever comes out? Because sometimes people do that too. And then Malibu, you're good to drop your question too. And then I got you guys. And thank you. It's funny, yeah. Fish Tank, Dazzle, Malibu. Thank you for donating. Oh, I gotta add Dazzle to my dang moving wall thing. I've been feeling like I've been poorly judged by the people I care about. I'm creative, so I press forward. Why do I put on a brave face and break down when no one's looking? I mean, that's a loaded question. I feel like from a societal standpoint, we don't really talk about mental health inside, you know, the Black community, you know what I mean? Like, I can personally say I grew up in a household where, like, if you were acknowledging how you felt was affecting you, people would be like, you just need to, like, toughen up. So, I mean, it's not that. I just feel like, in general, we're kind of raised to suppress a lot, you know? Now, in terms of how to keep going, how to press out of this. Princess of Swords. This one's hella just prominent right now. You're keeping it moving, and you're doing it with little hesitation, which is the best thing that you can do. Then we got Princess of Cups. You're selective with who you tell what. And that's important because not everybody deserves the whole story. Some people only need little tidbits because they can't be trusted with more. King of Pentacles. Keep a focus on your money and your stability. Let that be at the forefront, because that is what's the most important, you know? Securing what you want in life and keeping it around. Seven of Wands. Upgrade energy. Moving to a better place, a higher place, a vantage point. So it's like, don't even feel bad, you know? If you have to leave people behind on your way up, it just kind of comes with the territory. Judgment. Incremental change. It's slow, but it's consistent at least, you know? Like, at least you know what's coming, at least you can feel that it builds. And that's important. Yeah, and I feel like this is past energy. Tower. And that's when, you know, all the shit hits the fan. People do as they do because people are human and no one's perfect. But it is that moment of rebuilding oneself and reshoring up our foundations in life. It's a phoenix moment, so it is calling you to transform and let go of the old into a more ideal situation, Prince of Cups. So it's like, pay attention to your daydreams, because what you think about manifests. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a cat tarot, actually, because I feel like that'll be a cute little cherry on top. Ooh. 9 of Spades or Swords? Why do I feel like this is about having to flex your damn claws? 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Here we go. Depression, fear, anxiety, grief, and sadness. No wonder your claws are out, and you're clinging on for dear life. You're overwhelmed with a sense of dread, and it might feel like you're barely hanging on. Just know that your perspective might be skewed by mental exhaustion. Things are tough, but they may not be as bad as you think. There's a light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. Just keep the hope alive. I mean, It's retrograde season, so you know it's crazy. You already know that. But just keep your head screwed on straight. You'll be okay. Just keep it moving. Anybody who is not meant to be there isn't going to be there. That's just a part of life. But always do like what's in your best interest. But I hope that gives you some clarity, Dazzle. Thank you for donating. I appreciate it. Malibu, you got your question ready, boo? Or did I miss it? I'm like, let me scroll back up. She just said I'm ready. Okay. I know she ready. I'm ready too. Yeah, I think the funniest part about my relationship to Dazzle is that, like, I met Dazzle at the very start of like my YouTube career, like right when things started to kind of catch steam. So like I've seen her channel go from like just uploads to going live, and I've seen her crowds and stuff. It's so cool. And a little fun fact, because Dazzle was one of the first people I ever supported, I sent her decks. So I literally get to see her put to use like the tools that I couldn't even use. Like I had certain cards that were just not ready for my energy, or maybe I wasn't ready for them, but she uses them great. So I can understand everything the way that she puts it out there. Yeah, I want to say I sent 2, Town added 1. It was a whole package. When they're grown, I got you, love. Alright. So the first question is on your Libra. Like, why you acting like that? They're stubborn. Death card reverse. That's inertia, stagnation, nothing really happening, you know? And you gotta remember, people can get really, I'm like, is the word petty? Or like, just whenever things aren't perfect, some people just don't even know how to contain themselves. Like, it just bleeds over in everything else, you know? And it might just be a thing where, because their life isn't necessarily moving, they may look at you and compare, and if they feel like they're not moving, this is gonna be like an issue for them, you know? Yeah, they view you as the Empress, so they think that like you can chase after your possibilities and what it is that you want to accomplish out of life, and you're able to like reach them without, at least from their perspective, without it seeming too hard. You gotta remember, a lot of people like to try to like keep up with the Joneses, you know? Then we got Judgment. It's like, you know that your life is heading inside a better direction because you're seeking out the answers to what you feel is missing. Like, to inquire about what needs to change is kind of like the first step, and you're already kind of getting the ball rolling in that aspect. Nine of Wands, recovery of resources. So what I like about this is, in terms of energy, in terms of money, in terms of efforts, whatever you give is gonna come back. And it's just to keep that mindset there, because I feel like, especially as earth signs, we can really work ourselves down to the bone. And sometimes we forget why. It's like we will double down on the actual process of working and then kind of lose our minds a little bit because we're working so hard and we kind of lose sight of what it's all for. So just remember, like, the energy that you put out is coming back to you. Then we got Ten of Wands reverse, which is just about overcoming burdens and stress. What's the best way to combat that? What's the best way to continue alleviating stress and burdens? Princess of Cups. Have little conversations. If there's someone that you can vent to or someone who understands you, maybe it's Tracy, have that conversation, you know? Be like, oh my god, you won't believe what happened to me today, you know? And
get it off of you and out of you and move on to being happy. What's your next question, Malibu? What about here? Do you mean in terms of like your hospital job? I'm just trying to make sure I'm like understanding direction. What about their health? She's being very secretive. Oh, you said what about her? Yeah, I can't get into that portion of it. I mean, here's the thing, right? You don't want to interfere. So like there's a free will kind of clause kind of thing where like if we get nosy, we might get clapback from the universe. I mean, I can do it, but I feel like health is one of those things where when she's here, we've asked and we know good things are happening, but you don't want to interfere or encroach into someone else's energy. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I can do it, but I don't want to act as if it doesn't come without its repercussions of karma, you know? And I think my apprehension behind it is just not wanting to expose something before someone's ready to say something, you know? Especially in regards to health, everyone has that own choice. What's going on with your hospital job? Still having a lot of compassion for others, and that makes sense, you work in a hospital. What else is going on? Seven of Cups, still wondering if there are better options. But here's the thing about wanting to kind of like test out the waters and see if there's anything greener. When you see Seven of Cups, maybe two of the cups are solid gold. And like actually filled with like real jewels. The other ones will turn your hand green if you hold it like long enough. So you gotta understand what's a good investment of time, what's a good offer, what's a bad offer. Like really take your time, especially during retrogrades when you don't want to sign no kind of contracts. What else about this hospital job? Six of Swords, nothing exciting. It's like that is what it is. Compassion for others while seeking out other options. And I think that's the mood in general. It's like there's nothing bad happening and there's nothing really exciting happening. It's like we're a little bored. Have a good night, Leslie. Alright, did you want to drop your last two for me, Malibu, so that way I can get them in for you before your break comes to an end? Because I know you scheduled to send. Oh yeah, we'll be here, Leslie. It was nice to meet you. Who's better for you, Sag or Scorpio? I don't really do either ors, because that's really hard to do with one card. Like, I remember when I first started tarot, I used to hate those questions. Just because it'd be hella hard. Like, yeah, sometimes you hit it right on the nail where, like, you end up, like, asking about a Capricorn and a Scorpio, and you either get death or you get the devil. But it's kind of rare. Kind of rare. Like, it's a very, tricky one. What's going on with the sexual tarot reading for me? Let's see. And what we'll do, we'll use these guys for your final question. So we'll dig into these, think of a follow-up question, and we'll keep with the sexual tarot. So you got Devil, which is like this like goat man with like a damn sleeve thing in his hand. And Two of Swords, inviting. Okay, so I actually know what these mean. Inviting to sensuality. So you may get an offer of like a proposal, if you will. You know, to, I don't even know how to classily say this, but yeah, someone might just ask, hey, you want to romp or whatever, like you want to get it on, because that's literally very, very like high sexual energy. That's, I mean, it's just kind of tied even to like orgy vibes, so it's very, very sexual in connotation. Then your last question, do you see me going to California or Florida anytime soon? Once again, either ors are hard. But let's see, is there movement? Is there actually a move in the works for Malibu? Prince of Cups. Where do you want to go? Where are you drawn? Because it's where you daydream about. Prince of Cups is literally daydreaming. Like, do you want to be in California where there's like, okay, because not all of California is like what they make it seem. It snows in California. In some places, okay. There's Northern California and then there's Southern California. Those are all different. So just make sure you know what you want, because Florida's just hot. Less expensive though. I will say that your money will stretch much further in Florida than it will in California, because I live in California and child. Let's see, in terms of this move, what advice do you have for her? So it's about clearing out blockages and finding emotional happiness where once disappointed. Maybe you just don't like where you are right now. Like maybe you just don't like your current city. Temperance. Either way, you can make accommodations. It's like, if you want to make it work, if you want to move, you can pick up and do that, without a doubt. Where you be happy. 8 of Wands. Not only happy, but busy. You have a lot of things like inspiring you to jump, like, head first. I guess that would be like the expression. It just depends on where you want to be too, because California weather is all over the place. Like, I'm in Northern California, so it gets cold here, it gets hot here. But yeah, I'm in like Sacramento, so there's not like beaches, there's like little rivers and things like that. But it just depends, because Southern California is a completely different vibe. Have a good night, fish. But let's see. cherry on top of this from Malibu. What's the biggest benefit she could get from actually moving or relocating? 7 of Pentacles. More money too. So it'll be good for the pocketbook, and you'll feel like you're actually getting returns on your investments, or like your money's actually going someplace where you're happy to maintain that lifestyle. Yeah. Thanks, love. I appreciate it. I hope this resonates for you. Thank you for donating before the stream, love. I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, in terms of how hot California can get, I mean, sometimes in the dead of summer it can be over 100. But like I said, if you go up to like certain parts, like, I mean, I'm not exactly sure the cities and all that shit, but it's like the whole Shasta region, like the higher you go up in elevation, the colder it gets, or it might snow, or you need like good tires and chains, like it just depends. And then like Southern California, Lord, you do not want to be out there when it's raining and people are trying to drive. You don't want to do that. Like, it's a mess. It's a whole ass mess. But yeah, Southern California is pretty expensive. The East Bay, like San Francisco Bay Area where I'm from, is expensive. It's less expensive than LA though, but not by much. Is Lyrica my true friend, or is she using me? I got ya. I think she's your true friend, but she's hella like she might be that friend who calls you with hella energy. Just like what? What's going on? Meanwhile, they're like blabbering hella passionately. I'm just doing cosmics for the freebies. Like, I pull out the other decks and stuff, like, when people donate, because I don't know every single one by heart. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. Otherwise, I gotta read. And that's, like, the benefit, you know? It's like, I do cosmic for all, and then when people donate, I dip into the better decks. What advice can we give Queen on wanting to move? High Priestess, follow your intuition. Like, it's very much so involved with you following like that innate knowing inside our gut, like when the timing is right, where to go, what opportunities are for you. Because sometimes you can hit like a straight up home run. Like, you make the move and everything just takes off. But it's just about knowing when to jump, you know? Advice on B? Don't be so nervous. Like, as long as you can stay where you are now, which is out of the anxiety, and just thinking about it from a place of like, okay, what do I have to lose? Then that's like the right place to be. You just want to try to keep yourself neutral. Don't get in your head. Don't doubt yourself. You're welcome. Well, yeah, typically, if you're getting any kind of anxiety at any point, Brennan, it just means you care. That's all. There's a significance there. Like, you care for it to be a pleasant experience. You care for it to go well. But never let it ruin, like, your mood as you're trying to get amped up to go, you know?
I should run and go, I should run and hide, but I'm stuck on you. You make me feel like a fire. You make me feel like a kid.
Yeah, once I realized anxiety is like a self-imposed gel that we put on ourselves, the more we go inward, I try to keep it pretty upfront in terms of, like, if I'm feeling any type of way, I let it wash over me and then I get rid of it. Would it be worth it, Malibu? Let's see. A week. Prince of Pentacles is worth the work. Absolutely. Like, if you put the energy there, the payout in the end will be sweet. Oh, I appreciate y'all too, Alicia.
Traces of your lips linger on my eyes. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna wait. I'm needing you. We shouldn't speak of this magic. We should just say what they know. I've heard a rumor of humans who sniff out the good things to suck out the soul. I wanna tell you how I feel tonight. I keep trying, but the words ain't right. Nothing's fitting for
Barnes Boulevard.
never speechless.
That's just the name on it. It's just called Love from, I can't see because it's got red lines through it, but I think it's like NOC or something. If you put in their name though, it should come up. Barnes Boulevard, like you're naming a street. Boom, like Barnes and Noble, but like Barnes and then Boulevard, BLVT. Is B gonna be worth my time and effort? King of Cups, yeah, emotional happiness. It's like you'll just be grinning the whole time, anywhere they take you. Yeah, it's funny. Finding music for this channel, Renee, is very, it's all, like, super underground. Just because, like, a lot of it is copyright free, so it's like, they're not dinging YouTube creators or anything, but it's hard to find some good stuff that, like, isn't mainstream. What are Cabello's feelings toward me currently? Prince of Wands. Frisky and in the moment. You know, it just means, like, when they get to spend time with you, that's all they're thinking about. Yay, that's awesome, Renee. Well, yeah, it's sweet when you find a good gem or like diamond in the rough before other people are like really onto it. There's like a cool factor to it, I guess you would say. Yeah, it's funny. Before the show, Alicia's like, make sure you rest your voice. And I'm just like, I think I'm okay. But bitch, my voice is going out already. That's the one thing I don't like about using your voice for everything is that, man. Just really, it really is a muscle, you know? Ebbs and flows. Right? like, hey, you know, as long as there's a connection there, or like, you know, something to be gained in terms of energy exchange, I'm like, where's the problem? Your soulmate? Emperor. Consistency is key here. If you feel like you can always rely on them, if you know that that connection will always exist, then yeah. Because Emperor is just about being depended on and knowing you can depend on others. Am I still on Daniel's mind? 10 of Pentacles. See, that's domestic harmony, but he also is thinking about money. I think he wants a little bit of both. He wants stability, but he also wants a connection. Why is Nathaniel always on your line? 2 of Cups. You have built a very firm foundation with Nathaniel. So that's why he's always on your line. Because there's a good base in actual friendship at the root of this relationship. You know, it's like, it's one of those things where, like, there's a, you know, at least they feel there's a decent connection. Anything coming up, Nomad? I got ya. Ooh, so you got Tower Reverse. So, if you feel like the workplace has been super hectic, and you just feel like, I don't know, when I see Tower in regards to workplace situations, it's usually like work drama or people being like a little messy or things just being all over the place. It's reversed though, so you're breaking free of that moving forward. I just feel like you gotta fully almost like agree to not look back at whatever it is that you stopped doing or where you left or whatever, and just go forward. I'm weak. I'm so weak, Malibu. Like, you just gotta concentrate, that's all. That is so funny. Yep, it's the Tower. And Tower in this deck has 2 meanings. In some decks, they're singular, and some there's reversals. I like this deck for the reversals because it lets you see both sides of the card. Upright, your shit is burning down. Reversed, you're getting your shit together after figuring out some things just weren't right. Oh lord, I should have known. Well, since he's commenced the flirting, let me go ahead and drop the rules of the tribe. If you get married, you gotta invite me. If you mess around and have a baby, you gotta name it after me. Whatever comes first. It's like I'm so silly. Okay, I think it's time for me to go find some food. If you guys want, drop a final question for me, because my stomach is like, what we finna do? Because y'all were talking about tacos, and I'm just like, tacos to my heart. It's funny, I didn't even realize it, but I like looked up and we were like an extra 20 minutes over. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Advice towards G for Brandon. the world. Know that completion is coming, and like the culmination of that relationship or whatever lessons you're supposed to learn are coming to that place of realization. When you see the world, it's like everything's included in the box here. What do men find attractive about you? Strength. Firmness of purpose. You know exactly who you are, what you want to do, why you want to do it, and its significance. Purpose is attractive, I will say that. Alright, and anybody else before we make our way out of here? Just making sure everybody who is around gets their chance to get their last little question out. Oh yeah, I shall. I shall, Nomad. General for the room? Haha. So this is kind of cool. So this card in normal positioning is about seeking out spiritual advice. It's reversed now. So this is learning what to do with the advice in which you were given. So I think a lot of people are thinking critically about how to change their life for the better. I like that. So I gotta grab one for me. And then I think I gotta head out of here. I got 8 of Pentacles. Recognition of success. A job well done. What should you be doing with your free time? I got you, Malibu. King of Pentacles. Focus on your stability. Stack your coins. Be in your bag, as the kids say nowadays. I feel so old saying that. Oh, that is so funny. Alright, y'all. Well, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for always, like, the love, the support, the community, the conversation, the patience. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I got you, Queen. What does Charmaine think of you? 5 of Swords. They may... Okay, not being funny. If you guys argue a lot, they may feel like you always win. I'm just saying. Because that's like, damn it, why I always gotta lose? 5 of Swords. Pull one more for the room. And we out of here. 4 of Cups. Reversed. Embrace, like, this time of year. Like, embrace this moment, this retrograde. Embrace an opportunity to kind of review things and go back. It's about seeking out what the novelty of the time is, which that would be retrograde, and literally figuring out the lessons in it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow in the next stream. And until then, eat well, get some good snacks, have some water, and just make sure you make it back to the next one. I love y'all. Have a good night.